Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Zen flashes back to Brook telling him she'll fight for Forrester and for Ridge to get the company back. He recalls thanking her and swearing he'll keep quiet. Hope walks by and notes the violent expression on his face. What's on your mind? She suppositions he's equivocal about the changes passing around there. Zen hates seeing his family hurting, but it feels great being back on Hope for the future. Hope laughs that it must feel like whiplash. At the Precipice house, Finn and Steffi laugh about the kitties' sleeping habits and hold hands. Finn remarks on how blessed he's to have such a beautiful family. Steffi agrees that they're lucky. She'll no way take their family for granted ever. Finn suppositions she's thinking about her parents. She laments all the times they wasted when her pater came fixated on Brook. After everything she did to him, joining Carter and Hope in that disgusting preemption? I can't believe she'd betray my father again. At the Forrester manse, while Brook knocks on the door outdoors, Taylor is upstairs telling Ridge she no way stopped loving him. He quips, "Can I buy you a drink?" She says yes, so he pours them each bone. Sitting on the bed, they toast and kiss. He leans into her and the booze spills on her top. She goes to dry off. Downward, Brook enters the house and looks around. Ridge. Walking to the staircase, she calls out, "Are you then?" Upstairs, he sets the drinks down and makes his way downward. Brook is glad he's there. She knows it's late, but she needs to talk to him. At the Precipice house, Finn thinks Brook must have known Ridge would be furious about her getting CEO. Steffi figures she thinks she can betray her way out of it. But it's a treason. It's outrageous. She's sure Hope is trying to move Carter to change the name to Logan Creations. She's power empty and is trying to wipe them from the structure. It's not passing. She groans that she should stop venting. They've Christmas to look forward to, and will embrace singing chorales and opening presents. It's a magical time. She's angry with Hope, Carter, and Brook, by what ain't let them ruin the leaves. Especially since Brook's rearmost treason could conceivably bring my parents closer together. At Forrester, Hope tells Zen he doesn't have to hide his passions from her. He's a Forrester, so the changing of the guard is obviously going to make him feel some type of way. She sees him as further than just a name and wants him to know how important they appreciate him. Zen thanks her. He admits he feels torn. Hope suggests he suppose effects over and give the new leadership a chance. Forrester Creations is under new operation now. And that isn't going to change. Zen confesses it's a lot to reuse. Hope says they're showing the world the company is heading in the wrong direction. He asks what getting relief of his granddad, Ridge and Steffi, is showing the world. Hope says they stepped down on their own. She's not telling him not to feel equivocal, just give this instigative new period at Forrester Creations a chance. She walks out and Zen muses, that new period might not last long. At the Forrester manse, Ridge tells Brook he formerly knows what she has to tell him. Brook realizes he saw her advertisement. She didn't intend for him to find out that way and wanted to explain. He barks, "Explain what?" She knew how he felt, yet he went over there and came their CEO. "You betrayed all of us. Worse than that, you betrayed me." Brook begins, "Once you hear what Ridge cuts her off, raving about Carter's plans for a luxury brand and his company being the Logan Playground. I'm worried with you. You made me veritably angry. You can't explain away that you took over the CEO position." Brook frowns, "This is all for you." He gulps, "Oh, this is all for me. You put a cutter in my reverse for me." He rants that they erected this company from the ground up. They always treated the Logans well, and this is how she repays them. "This is how you repay my pater." Oh. He accuses her of betraying Eric. Well done. At the Precipice house, Finn could see this bringing Steffi's parents back together after Brook sold him. It's a no-brainer. Steffi will do everything in her power to stop the achievement, but if commodity positive happens from this, it could be her family's Christmas phenomenon. At the Forrester manse, Brook wants to explain, but he rails that Hope got to her the same way she got to Carter. She pleads with him to give her a chance to speak. Suddenly, Taylor appears at the top of the stairs wearing one of Ridge's shirts. Brook gasps and narrows her eyes. What's going on? Without staying for an answer, she walks out. Taylor asks Ridge if he's okay. He says yeah. They embrace. Outdoors, Brook heartbreaks. Ridge Forrester and Brook Logan's relationship just took another major mega hit. While Brook was at the Forrester manse trying to explain her CEO move, she spotted Taylor Hayes on the stairs wearing Ridge's shirt. Brook naturally assumed Ridge had been upstairs doing the vertical mambo with Taylor. And to be fair, they came awfully close. Between all the miscommunication and their feuding families, Ridge and Brook appear to be unyoking up, at least for now. Ridge seems poised to throw his devotion toward Taylor, so it may not be long until he's trying to make a future with her rather. With that in mind, we should consider where Taylor and Ridge might end up living down the road. Taylor surprised Ridge with Wyatt Spencer's old sandhouse, which was preliminarily her home with Ridge. Although Taylor was agitated to protest off their new chapter there, her relationship with Ridge atrophied before she really had the chance. The sandhouse came back into play before this time when Bill Spencer inked the parcel over to R.J. Forrester. Maybe R.J. will eventually decide to move out and let Ridge take over the parcel rather. Bill might authorize that considering he doesn't suppose Brook belongs with Ridge. Anything that keeps Brook down from the dressmaker might be a good thing in Bill's book. Whatever the case, Taylor and Ridge are going to need nearly to live if they're gearing up for a real romantic reunion. It makes sense that Ridge and Taylor might seek another fresh launch at the sandhouse since that's what Taylor wanted ahead. Taylor and Ridge might make the sandhouse their own little oasis, so stick with us for updates on whether that'll come their home together formally again. Ridge seems poised to put Brook in the rearview glass at least for a while, so we'll pass along further prognostications on any other news about his messy romantic life. Steffi Forrester complained to John Finnegan about all the wasted time since Ridge Forrester could have been in a happy, stable relationship with Taylor Hayes. Rather, Ridge got together with Brook Logan, so Steffi blustered about her betraying him by joining Carter Walton and Hope Logan's platoon. Steffi assumed Brook allowed. She could betray her way out of this CEO treason. Since Hope was in Carter's observance, Steffi also figured her rival was busy trying to change the company name to Logan Creations. Still, Steffi ultimately decided that was enough venting and refused to let the Logans ruin the rest of the vacation season. Since Brook's treason could bring Ridge and Taylor closer, Steffi couldn't be frenetic about that, and suggested it could lead to a Christmas phenomenon. At Forrester Creations, Zen Forrester Dominguez was reflective over Brook's secret plan to give power back to Ridge and Steffi, but Hope assumed he was just disaccorded about working there after the achievement. Although Hope prompted Zen to give the new period of Forrester Creations a chance, he murmured to himself and made a vaticination that this new period might not last long. At the Forrester manse on Monday's B&B occasion, Ridge and Taylor braked effects down rather of going all the way in bed together. After Taylor said she no way stopped loving Ridge, he poured them some drinks and inadvertently revealed one on her. While Taylor was drying off in the restroom, Ridge heard Brook after she entered the frontal door. Once Ridge joined Brook downward, he informed her that he formerly knew about her taking the CEO position. Brook wanted to explain the big news, but Ridge went on a diatribe about her treason and kept cutting her off. Although Brook said this was all for Ridge, he failed to understand how her faithlessness ways could help him. Ridge was angry for himself, but he was also angry on Eric Forrester's behalf. Brook pushed Ridge to just give her a chance to partake her side of the story, but also Taylor came down wearing Ridge's shirt. That was enough to bring gashes to Brook's eyes and shoot her rushing outdoors, where she blubbed over what she just saw. Back in the manse, Ridge ended up seeking comfort in Taylor's arms. Brook's future is about to head in a veritably different direction, so stay tuned for updates on all the twists and turns ahead.